Welcome to Hotel Haya. My name is Pablo Molinari, and I'm the general manager of this beautiful property. Today is a day of celebration. Today is a day where Ybor, Tampa, the state of Florida, and right now the country comes together. We are extremely excited, happy, and delighted to be here with all of you, with all of our neighbors in Ybor City, and of course the city of Tampa. This has been a very difficult year, as we all know, but what better message than the one we're giving today to the city and to the community, that we're here to stand and we're standing strong with all of you. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the founder and CEO of Aperium Hotel Group, Mario Tricocci, to say a few words as we continue this morning. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you very, very much for taking time out of your morning, spending it with us, and celebrating the grand opening of Hotel Haya. Last night, while we were having our intimate, socially responsible opening event, a young lady later in the evening made a comment to me, listen, Mario, your speeches were really good yesterday, but really long. And I thought to myself, all right, well, she said that either because while the speeches were going on, she couldn't wait to get back to the bar, or sometimes I tend to go off script and speak from my heart. My team back in Chicago knows that I tend to do that. So this morning, to save everyone and be conscious of all of our time, I'm going to stick to the script a little bit more. Pablo, thank you for the introduction. So Mario Tricocci, Aperium Hotel Group. Our company was created for the sole purpose of creating one-of-one, truly unique hotel experiences. Building and offering something that is born of a community, of a market, but exclusively for that market. About 4 years ago, when I met the Capitano family, Joe, Jr., Frank, and their head of real estate, John Nertney, in a fortuitous meeting, sort of, in Chicago, they were talking about Ybor City. They were talking about the property they've owned for over 30 years. They talked about visions of Ybor City, the trajectory of Tampa, and they were telling me a story about how they really wanted a unique hotel experience. They were speaking the language that is Aperium, the principles that our company was founded on. Everything that Frank and Joe and John said represent all of the ingredients that make an incredible, truly one-of-a-kind hotel and hotel experience. Local partners, local collaborators, a neighborhood and a community rich in heritage, buildings in the history of the property that is soulful, a neighborhood that is, and I view this neighborhood as incredibly romantic. Its roots in European and Cuban history. It's all of those things checked for us, the Aperium box. So I needed to work really, really hard to convince the Capitano family that we were the right group to partner with, to help create and guide the vision for this property. To you guys, thank you very much. They did choose us, and Aperium, on behalf of Aperium, I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful for the opportunity. It's certainly been a passion project for us, for everyone at Aperium, the new hires here in Tampa and Ybor, and then everyone who worked tirelessly at home in Chicago. But a passion project for all of the artisans and makers and collaborators, and the consultants and vendors. So many incredible people have touched this project. And when we fling open the doors, we can't wait for all of Ybor and the greater Tampa community to see and appreciate the hard work that has gone into this project over the years. Hotel Haya offers a incredibly rare, I believe, a unique opportunity to reflect on the deep, deep layers and history of one of this country's most historic neighborhoods. And I believe at this point we've done it physically through all the help and incredible talent of this community. But now Aperium has the great privilege and honor to shepherd this incredible asset into the future. We have the great privilege of delivering an experience that will complement Ybor City's history, its heritage, its richness, its passion, and we hope to do it justice. We also hope that we will be able to set a new standard for hospitality in the greater Tampa community. Lots of toasts last night, lots of thank yous. I'm going to try to, I've got my list here. I want to make sure I didn't forget anyone. I don't think I did. But I'd love to take a moment and point out some specific people that have been absolutely unequivocally instrumental in this creation. Oh, pardon me. Certainly the Capitano family. The love and vision you have for Ybor is absolutely incredible. This could not be created without your vision, your passion, the heart and soul you put into this. Joe Sr., the vision you had 30, 40, 50 years ago, absolutely incredible. Thank you. The neighborhood thanks you. The city has to thank you. Daryl Shaw, I would say the more modern torch carrier of Ybor City, in partnership with the Capitano family. Daryl's been an incredible supporter of this project and many great things happening in Ybor City. Casey Ellison, Corey, his brother, Alex Walter, EWI, the development team, construction team, investment team, thank you. You guys had a vision here too. You obviously went to the Capitano family to kind of kick this thing off. Thank you. John Nertney, who's the head of development for the Capitano family. John, I know you've been working on this for years and years and years and years. Glad when we finally met together, we put the pieces in place to execute on something pretty incredible. The captain of passion, who I dubbed last night, Albert Alfonso, the creative energy behind this project in many ways, and Alfonso Architects, Lemise, Carlos, everyone involved there. It's spectacular, spectacular work. Joe Chalura, Valley National Bank, your support has been incredible. You have been in the neighborhood a very, very long time. Your vision for the community, your vision for this particular property, and then your ongoing support and belief in the ultimate success of this hotel, incredible. Thank you. The local investment community, many of which were here last night. Again, a big thank you for your support. I referenced them earlier, but the many, many, many local influencers, collaborators, makers, artisans, trade and craftspeople that have all put their fingerprints on this property. Thank you. The Aperium team, back at home in Chicago, the many that have spent countless hours, many, many, many days, weeks, months, years traveling from Chicago to Ybor. Thank you. The new members of the Aperium team that over the last several weeks, months have descended upon the hotel. I think the vast, vast majority of them are all local employees, so that's incredible. But the effort and work to get this open in this environment is spectacular. Big thank you. Santiago Corrala, a big thank you for your incredible support with Visit Tampa. We hope that you'll continue to support us and talk about us and funnel. I know you have to do it diplomatically, but as much business this way as you can. And certainly, Mayor Castor, your support's been incredible. Your constituent support's been incredible. The local government has been incredible. Thank you, thank you. We're incredibly humbled and privileged to be, opening up this in your city. I think I got everybody. I'm sure I'll hear it if I didn't. But thank you very much. Back to you, Pablo.
Thank you, Maria. I met Mayor Castor this past November, and we had the first social engagement just a block away from here at Casa Don Vicente, where we released our name to the community back in September 17th. Like Mario very well mentioned, it's been huge support since day one, and it's an honor that you're here with us today. So if you wouldn't mind, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Pablo. Thank you very much. And thank you as well, Mario, for those remarks. And clearly my invitation to last night's event was lost in translation somewhere. But good thing I had the hockey game to keep me busy. But it sounds like everybody had a wonderful time. And what an incredible, incredible hotel we have here. What a signature for this, as Mario described. This community really is a one of a kind in the entire nation, and such a rich history. And to have this establishment that will pay homage to the past, the present, and then have a vision for the future really is a starting off point for the renaissance of Ybor City. So I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to take a tour. My history here in Ybor City started, as many of you know, I'm born and raised here in Tampa, and I used to come down. My oldest sister worked at the Rough Riders pub. That was somewhere around 100 years ago. And then this, which I hope if Joe Cap wants to come up and talk a little bit about the history of this particular building and the number of iterations that it has gone to land in this final position, this transition into a one-of-a-kind hotel, a one-of-a-kind project for a very unique neighborhood in a very unusual time. So this is wonderful. Certainly the highlight of my day, and I hope the highlight of many others. Many of you may not know that during these trying times of COVID-19, we continued with all of the development in our community. 52 major developments going on throughout the city of Tampa, and we put a medical plan in place, hired a director to ensure that everyone working on the projects were safe, and that was the fact that we had very few cases in all of those 52 developments combined. And I think a lot of that credit goes to our administrator of construction and economic development, Carol Post. So I thank you, Carol, for everything that you have done, not only to see this to fruition, but so many other projects throughout our community. So very, very unusual times for us, but very, very exciting times here in the community. And talking about a team effort, it takes everyone for a project like this to come to life. And so I see members of the Ybor Chamber, YCDC, the CAC for the Ybor CRA, Joe Cap, the legend of Joe Cap. Joe Cap calls you and you just say yes. I don't know if there's another response whenever Joe Cap calls on the phone. But really it's that group effort, that persistence, that tenacity, but most importantly, it's that vision to know that Ybor City can be the crown jewel of our entire city. So it's very exciting. I mean, really, what other ribbon cutting are roosters playing a prominent part than in Ybor City? So it is incredibly exciting. I couldn't be more excited to be a part of it. I have to give credit to these ribbon cuttings to my predecessor, Bob Buckhorn, and his incredible vision. I told him that I'm starting to get cramps from cutting all of the ribbons, but they all started with him, with Bob Buckhorn and his vision. So I'm so thankful to be trying to fill his shoes and to be able to have such a starting place for our community to move forward. These are the most exciting times there have ever been in the city of Tampa, and we are only going to grow from here. So congratulations, Mario. Congratulations to everybody who played a part in this, and I can't wait to get a tour of it. And now I'm going to bring up the important people, Frank Capitano and Casey Ellison.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate your time and being here with us today. We did have a lot of speeches last night, so I'll keep this brief. I think Mario did an excellent job capturing all the thank yous and all the effort that went into this. Sitting here, real quick, I do want to thank the city, Historic Preservation, YCDC, all the groups that came together many, many years ago to help pull this project off. It was probably 7 years ago when the last nightclub closed here, and my brother and I and John Nerdney went and took a few dollars out of the budget, and we immediately got a demo permit, and we went and gutted the whole building so Joe Sr. couldn't put another nightclub in here. So he couldn't stand to see anything vacant. So from that, it took us 2 years to even get to the attention of the national folks to pull something off, and that's where Casey came in and really started driving and saying, I think we can do this. I want to do this. And he kept pushing, and we were all pushing. And I have to thank Joe Chalora, because Joe Chalora was originally who made the introduction to through Jennifer Staines to Mario and Imperium, and it took off from there. So we're very appreciative of that. And people like the Joe Chalora and the Chalora family is something I want to mention. We talked a lot about his family. And something that Joe Sr. and my Aunt Rosalie here, we talked about family last night, and we've been taught to give back and preservation and make it a little bit better the way we found it. And that's not only for Tampa, that's Ybor City. And I encourage the rest of this community to pick it up, to pick up that torch Mario talked about. Come down here, support all of our local merchants. It's all organically done. It's not national down here, and we need the support of this community. This hotel, while we're going to have guests come from all over, we really built it for the locals. And when you go through it today, you're going to see that, and you're going to understand it, and we're extremely proud of it. The vision that all came together. Again, you guys that are out there, you know who you are. We couldn't do it without you. We talked about it last night. The Ellison family, Alex, Walter, my cousins, the Garcias, my dad and my Uncle Al had the vision to buy this property 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago. And it was always, I was talking to Brenda early from YCDC, it was always pegged to be a hotel in the master vision plan. And here we are. It was like turning a freighter, but we did it. So we had a vision, and today we get to live it. So thank you so, so much from the bottom of our heart.
Just a quick, I'll be very quick. Welcome to Ybor. And I want you to see today that the heart and soul of everybody that worked on this project is in this building. And we're looking forward for you guys to see it and experience it and understand that this is going to change Ybor City. It's going to change Tampa. It's going to become the heart and soul of Ybor City and of the community. And you'll see it when you walk it. I do want to quickly thank our team, EWI team, Corey, Phil, Andrew, and Corey Dillon, who is probably running around in there working on something, ready for you guys to come in. Countless hours and a lot of heart and soul. So again, thank you for coming. We're excited for you to see it. We're looking forward to opening the doors, and we hope that this not only brings you to Ybor, but makes you realize that we have a special place here, and we need to start as locals paying attention to it and experiencing it. Thank you.
Thank you all for your speeches. Very well said. We're now going to do the ceremony of cutting the ribbon. And right after that, we would like to invite all of you for a toast inside of the hotel. Enjoy some music, some food if you're hungry. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.